Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, next one.
No, it's all right. Come on in. Come on in. Sorry. It's fine.
After a long, tedious workday, sometimes a surefire way to blow off steam is by pulling an epic prank. And surprisingly enough, celebs tend to especially surprise us when it comes to the mystery of pranking. So today we're counting down the best pranks on the interwebs pulled by celebs. And we've got it all right here on Listed. Being a celebrity, disguising yourself as a prankster could generally go one of two ways. It could work in your favor, all the while transforming you into one of us normal average Joes, or it could creep the bejeebers out of people, causing them to wonder in a panic where the nearest exit sign is. That's right, for Channing Tatum, it was the latter. He pranked an entire office by disguising himself as Elvis Presley, and while it was an epic prank, he ended up scaring a few folks away in the process.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, next one.
No, it's all right. Come on in. Sorry. It's fine.
The premise was to dress up like Elvis, and whomever would be willing to sing along with him would get a special ride to the top floor of an office building, which was made to look like a trip to Vegas for the premiere of Magic Mike. Let's just say the reveal was priceless. Next on our list, we have Captain America himself. That's right, Chris Evans. Chris wanted to have a little fun with an escape room prank in the perfect location for his huge movie franchise, a comic book store. He and his partners built an escape room in a comic book shop in Brooklyn, New York, and the results are amazing.
One of you is gonna have to stick your hand in that hole, and I hope no one has a problem with snakes.
It's chill. If they hurt me, I'm suing.
This guy wants nothing to do with it.
Well, the ones who stuck with it survived and took down the enemy Hydra base. Oh yeah, and they got to meet Chris Evans.
Wow. Guys, this is deep contribution.
Now, I know what you're thinking. How could we forget our favorite celebrity prankster, Ellen DeGeneres? Ellen is the modern day Ashton Kutcher, except her pranks leave a warm, fuzzy feeling inside and don't make you want to sue anyone. Out of all the amazing pranks that Ellen has pulled over the years, we had to narrow it down to one, which is nearly impossible, by the way. So I decided to narrow it down to one compilation. Let's go, rapid fire. Remember that time she pranked Selena Gomez? Remember that time Ellen pranked Selena Gomez twice?
We're going to be Frozen, the sisters. I'm going to be Elsa.
Also that time she scared Kristen Wiig onto the floor.
God.
Next on our list is a very clever prank by our very own Clevver girls, Erin and Jocelyn. The prank was pulled off by Dave Franco and Emma Roberts and YouTuber Casey Neistat. The premise was easy. Movie stars prank the press and the results are hilarious. In one point of the interview, Casey has Dave and Emma sharing a beer. Take a look.
Mommy needs a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, mommy needs a drink.
Poor Erin and Jaws had no idea what comes next, and you can see it all over their faces. Every response is so random and candid, and I can only imagine how much fun it was for Dave and Emma to turn the tables on the press.
We were tolerating with you guys.
And this next one was performed by the one and only Adele, or should I say her alter ego, Jenny. How would the real Adele do if she was auditioning as an Adele impersonator?
You look so not like yourself. I have to put gloves on because of my tattoos.
The premise was to take 8-time Grammy Award winner Adele and pit her against some Adele impersonators. She auditioned to play herself, so you could only imagine how she did against her tough competition. Nonetheless, it was such a joy to watch her act as Jenny, complete with a completely different makeup style, a prosthetic nose, and a fake chin to fool the other contestants. And they looked truly confused. Take a look. And last but certainly not least, we have Rihanna pranking Jimmy Kimmel in one of the most original ways. There's no earpiece, there's no hidden camera, it's just a great idea executed perfectly. Jimmy is kind of famous for having a lot of great segments like Tell Your Kids You Ate All Their Halloween Candy and Celebs Read Mean Tweets. But the tables quickly turned when Rihanna wanted in on the fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake up Jimmy now.
She managed to wrangle up a film crew and paid a visit to Jimmy's actual home to wake him up in the most Rihanna way possible. Also, it turned out to be a great promo for her new song coming out.
Yeah, yeah. More la la. Yeah, yeah. Jimmy! Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money.
So at the end of the day, if you're looking to have some fun with your friends, you can always turn to these celebs for some original inspiration. But right now, I want to know what you guys thought was the most epic prank. So hit us up in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. That's it for now. I'm your host, Tom Plumley. Thanks for joining me on Listed.